And we are live.
Yeah, there we are.
All right.
Yeah.
Hello, Whiskey Heads. I'm Rob,
I'm Mike.
and this is the Whiskey and Glass Bourbon Review. Today we're doing a little blind. These are all three of these bottles are from Hard Truth Distillery out in Brown County, Indiana, I believe.
Yep.
Um, these are all sweet mashes. One is a sweet mash bourbon. One is a wheated, correct?
One's weeded, yeah.
And then one is a 4-grain. And we're just gonna blind taste these and pick a winner.
Yeah. We'll kind of go over at the end.
Yeah.
You know what each bottle is and mash bills and all that good stuff. But I think we're gonna taste them first and see what they taste like. I've had a little bit of one, so
Almost forgot.
uh-oh.
Turn this thing on. I forgot about this guy over here.
Oh yeah, we got a little surprise over there on the corner of the bar.
I hope the fan's not too loud. We're gonna do this tasting, and we're gonna run some apple brandy at the same time.
Tell me another live stream that's going to be distilling while drinking bourbon. It doesn't happen. Legally, I don't think it should happen. But
I think there might be some.
Yeah.
There could be some legalities
we're
there.
not
but-
going to put any geolocation on the podcast
easy.
tonight.
Oh, she's thumping, y'all. She's thumping away. Over
Oh, it's
here.
a beautiful sound. Beautiful sound. So yeah, so thanks everybody for joining us tonight. Feel free to jump in, comment. I put in Facebook earlier this week to ask us any question. We'll philosophize tonight while we're drinking bourbon and distilling apple brandy. You know,
We'll answer any questions to the best of our knowledge.
which is probably limited, but we'll answer. We'll
Yeah.
answer all kinds
I
of stuff.
mean, it could be, BS, but you'll get something.
I guarantee you it's going to be BS, but
So we'll start off with number one here.
so Katie was nice enough to come down here and
Yes.
pour some glasses for us. So this is a complete blind for us. We don't know what is what, but again, we've got Hard Truth 4-grain, Hard Truth straight bourbon, and Hard Truth weeded.
Weeded.
bourbon.
Yep.
So it's three. These are fairly new to the market, I think.
Two of them are bottled in bond. So the 4-grain and the weeded are bottled in bond.
So at least 4 years. I think these are right at 5 years on the age statement on the label.
Yeah, and then the bourbon comes in at 90, so it's not too much lower.
Yeah.
But again, this is Indiana produced, distilled.
Indiana grains.
Yep.
So, and I may switch cameras up here in a little bit, but these bottles are so cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
You see the big cork on the top, the writing on the back. Pretty awesome. So,
Yeah, they put a lot of time into the presentation.
yes.
And here's to hoping they put the same amount of time in the product. I'm sure
hope-
they did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure they did.
All right. Well, we're going to start with number one over there.
Number one.
Which, by the way, somebody here at the bar made these really cool Glencairn toppers. So, it makes it
Toppers.
really easy.
Yeah.
Because counting is hard. It just makes it really easy.
Anything higher than 3 and I get
Yeah,
lost.
we're done.
It smells sweet.
It's definitely some caramel molasses.
Yeah.
I guess some apple in there that time.
That could be this.
It
It could be that.
could be the gallon of apple percolating over there.
For anyone wondering, that was a gallon of Honeycrisp apples juiced. 9.5, 10 pounds of apples. So,
Yep.
fermented for,
And it smells all of that.
yeah, it's all apple.
So I do get some pear, some apple in
Yep.
that. It's got a little
It's
bit
fruity.
of ethanol, but it's still
It's very fruity. It's not. I don't get that hard ethanol burn though.
no,
like
not
you
at
get
all.
from some. Very fruit forward though.
And we don't know which one this is, so
No.
never know.
Cheers. fruity on the palate too. It carried over.
It carried over. I will say, very, very smooth.
Yes.
I mean, there's no
Yeah.
hug at all on that
No.
one. It does tend to kind of dry.
It is a little dry. It's not. I mean, it's pretty clingy, but it's dry. It's sweet. I get.
There's, it's odd. It's a little bit of it's got quite a bit of oil to it, but on that final finish, it does dry out the back of the tongue, back of the cheeks a little bit, but still, that's pretty good.
I don't get that coat the mouth feeling
No,
like I do with some that velvety.
it's not. Doesn't have that creaminess to it. It dries out at the back, but again, there's no hug going down. It is smooth. It stops right here mid neck. I mean, it doesn't really go past that.
It's not pounding me in the chest or anything.
It's got some lingering aspects to it. I mean, I can still kind of taste the pear and the apple on it.
Very fresh. It's like on the nose, it was very fresh fruit, pear, apple.
Yeah.
And that carried over very well for me on the palate.
Now I'm kind of guessing which one that is because I'm not
hard
sure.
to say. I haven't had any of these. You
I had a little bit of the
sampled
four grain.
the four grain. So I'll put that there. Come on, baby. No, we got nothing coming out over here
Nothing
yet. If anybody watching has tried any of these, let us know what you think.
And comment on if you tried them or, like I said, ask us a question. My daughter just got the Netflix password from me, so she's watching. Thanks.
She's watching Netflix.
Yeah. That's awesome.
All right, number 2.
All right, let's try it. Oh, man.
That's different.
That is like cutting open a pear and just sticking it right in your nose. Oh, wow.
Oh, we're spitting over here.
Uh-oh. Just spiraling down.
We'll just let that do its thing for a little bit. Let me do this.
Get an apple later. I got a pear right now.
See, I get more ethanol on this one.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say I don't get as much ethanol on this one.
No?
I get more fruitiness on this one. Less apple. Like I said, more pear.
I feel like I get more pear as well. But this one, I definitely got more apple out of that one.
I actually got more ethanol on the palate on this one than I was thinking based on the nose than the first one.
I'm also getting something like almost herbal on that. I get like an herbal.
Yeah. There's almost a Scotch quality to that.
Yeah, it's like it's almost peaty.
Yeah. But I am not a fan of Scotch.
No, not at all.
And this is not, I'm not saying this in a bad way. This kind of is a Scotch flavor, but it's like a Scotch bourbon mix to where you're not getting that a ton of that peatiness.
This thing is rolling. I feel like I should make a cut right now, and I don't even know what I'm doing.
And this is why no one else on YouTube is doing distilling and tasting at the same time.
All right, there's number one.
Look at that.
Oh,
We're making the liquor.
all right.
Are we still working with the heads there? Or?
It's definitely in the heads, but if
Alright.
not, we're out of the 4 shots. I'll tell you that.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Now that you've destroyed your palate.
Yeah, gotta get that out of there. Boy, that is just rolling. Let's let that chill a little bit. That is just that's pumping it out. Back to this.
We still don't have anybody commenting, which is weird. We usually have a few people commenting. Maybe I just can't see them, but please get in there and comment. Or later, we'll respond later. But
Okay, I'm picking up a little raisin.
yeah, a little
Picking up some
something.
raisin on this.
As it sits a little bit of bitterness to it, but if I was to guess, I would guess this was the weeded. I could be wrong. I probably am. I smell a lot of apple right now, so
I think that's because of this. Just this room smells like apple right now.
I'll come back to. I'm gonna leave a little bit in the glass. I'll come back to that.
I don't know. I think to me, I'd have to agree that raisin note leads me to believe that's the weeded.
Yeah. All right.
Because that OWA, that 107 has that same. I get raisins in that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brother-in-law, he's a big Weller 107 fan.
I would be too if I could find it somewhere.
Yeah, he gets lucky from time to time. All right.
He's in Virginia, so he's got allocated state, right?
Yes.
So he
yes.
gets the text message when it's in the store.
Yeah, he gets. It used to be emails. Now it's text messages when their liquor stores in the area get a drop.
Yeah.
But it's first come first serve. That's how I got a bottle of Blanton's one year. I visited for Christmas. I've been off the plane for 45 minutes. Walked in the house. I said hello to my niece. I said hello to my nephew. And the brother-in-law comes down the stairs and says, "Grab your jacket. We gotta go."
We gotta go.
And we went to the liquor store and got a couple bottles.
All right.
All right. Number 3.
All right. Whoa. How do you like your pancakes?
Right?
That is
Yeah, I get maple syrup,
maple syrup, molasses,
a little toffee in there.
some toffee, some peanuts.
This thing is just
Apple
wow.
toffee.
This should have been a separate episode, I think.
Should get a fan.
Mm.
Yeah, that is sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh, and butterscotch in there too.
I swear, I keep getting fruit, but I think it has to be that.
You need to walk over there and do your tasting.
So, all right. This one drinks hotter than those two, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get a full Kentucky hug on that, but I get like a little grasp. If that makes sense. It's
See, I'm still like kind of all stops like right here. I don't get
Does
that
it?
full Kentucky hug, but there's a lot of peanut on this. I'm pretty sure I know which one this one is because it tastes like a Payday bar or a Baby Ruth or whatever your favorite candy bar is with peanuts and toffee, caramel,
Yeah,
and some nougat.
I do. I get that. I get the caramel and the peanuts. Peanuts.
Coating on that glass.
Mm-hmm. It is thick. Yeah, I get the peanuts, and there's some toffee in there and some caramel. I wouldn't say that it goes chocolatey.
No, not a chocolate Payday for sure.
No. I like it though. It's good. Me personally, I don't know which is which. If I had to guess, I'd definitely say number 2 is the weeded.
Yeah, I think we agree.
I
Agree
think
there.
I agree there. But I think I know which one I like better.
So I'm gonna go back. So for me, it's definitely between 1 and 3.
1 and 3.
Yeah, I like that pear note on the number 2, but I just don't get the linger on there that I get with the other 2. And I do like a little higher proof.
Yeah.
But I think, based on all 3 of these, and the bottle and bond with the weeded and the 4 grain, at least 100 proof, I don't feel that they either one drink at 100 proof.
No.
I think they
No,
had that
I don't think
85
yeah.
to 90 range, honestly.
I have to agree there. But I mean, 10 proof points between them, you know. I think they all drink about the same.
Yeah.
One that one was just a little hotter for me. I don't know why. But they're all smooth. There was nothing harsh about.
Oh
any of
yes,
them.
yeah, absolutely. The first 2 have definitely more fruit forward notes.
Yeah.
Where the third one has more of that peanut caramel sweetness.
It's that deeper, richer.
Yeah. I gotta say, number 3 is my favorite.
Is it?
I just think it's a little bit more complex than the other 2. I mean, it's very close between 1 and 3.
I don't know. I like the complexity of 3. You get those deeper, darker,
yeah,
caramelized flavors. The darker fruits.
And if you're a fan of Kentucky bourbon, which you get those tobacco, caramel, molasses notes,
your leathers, and
yeah, this is where it's at. But again,
and I do like those. I enjoy those flavors. But whatever number 1 is, man, it's got, I don't know, it's got this freshness to it that I just enjoy.
It does. And that's why we drink the bourbon. Because some people like the fresh notes, some people like the tobacco note, some people like, the pancake syrup in their glass. I mean, you never know. And that's what makes drinking bourbon every day is so great. I mean, every bottle back here has a different flavor profile. So
I think I know how I'm going to rate these. For me, number 1 is 1. I like that one the best. I would put number 3 in second place. I like that one. I like the complexities of that one. And then I would put number 2 third.
All right.
Now, as far as telling you which one I think I'm not that great at it yet. But
For me, I like number 3. Again, I like the complexity of it.
Yeah.
You get a lot of different flavor profiles: the peanut, the caramel, the molasses, the,
Yeah.
the maple syrup, all that. And I kind of like a sweeter
Mhm.
profile
Yeah.
than most, I guess. One was great. You're right. It's the freshness, the
Yeah.
apples, the pears. It's like going to an orchard in the summer day. I mean,
And
that's
that could
what
also
it
be
is.
just a mood thing too.
It could be, yeah.
It's a mood thing. What are
Yeah.
you in the mood for? And to me, that hit the spot.
And number 2, I still think it was pretty good. I just think it lacked
Mhm.
overall flavors. I mean, it was there. Like I said, it was for me. It was pear forward,
Yeah, I got the
Um,
same thing.
and that's just kind of where it stopped.
Yeah, pear forward on the palate for me, but on the nose there was pear, and I picked a little raisin. There was a little
Yeah,
bit of
the raisin, yeah.
in there.
Yeah. So we both got
Kind
number
of
2.
close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first 2. I think we're pretty close. I mean, we think the same thing. We just have different palates, and that's what
Yep.
it's about.
Yeah.
So I think you have the master list over
I
there, right?
do.
Did
I do. It is over here. Drum roll, please. All right. Number 1 was the bourbon.
Yeah. So that's I'm gonna show you guys this on camera here.
Yep.
Maybe.
There it is.
Yeah. So that's the Sweet Mash Bourbon Hard Truth.
Yep.
And while I'm out here, this bottle was so cool
It is.
with the cork
It's
and everything.
a really cool bottle.
I mean, I think this is about a $40 bottle MSRP.
Yes, that was a $40 bottle at Total Wines in Avon.
Yeah.
Number 2, just like I thought, was the weeded.
Oh, you have to weed it. The weeded over here. Yeah. The weeded, I think, is about a $50 bottle, I believe.
I don't know. You bought that one. Oh no, he didn't. I bought it. It was $50.
Again, cool bottle, the cork, everything about these bottles are awesome. So
It is a really cool bottle. And then the number 3 was the 4 grain,
yeah, the 4 grain, yep.
and that was the one. That was the complex. Yeah, that's probably where
Yeah.
all that came from. Was the 4 grain, all the complexities.
So let's talk about these bottles a little bit because I do have some information about them.
Yeah, may as well.
So the weeded finished 3rd. Again, these are all from Hard Truth, Brown County, Indiana. We're still working on the heads on the apple brandy over there.
All right. Now that I don't have to focus all of my attention to that, we'll fire this bad boy back up.
So the weeded bourbon from Hard Truth, produced in small batches, 30 or fewer barrels. So that's pretty good small batch. It's bottled in bond, of course, so at least 4 years old, 100 proof, 69% corn, 19% wheat, 12% malted barley, and of course bottled in 100 proof. We're not saying it was bad, but these are 3 excellent bourbon choices.
Yes, they're all good.
And I know they have
Yeah.
some ryes out there that we'll probably eventually add to the back wall back here.
I saw a store pick rye that I was this close to buying today, but I didn't. But like you said, they're all excellent bourbons.
Yeah.
Today, I was just in the mood for like a bourbon, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. So this is the 4 grain, which finished 2nd for Rob, 1st for me. Again, produced in small batches of 30 barrels or less. It's bottled in bond. 78% corn, 9% rye, 9% wheat, and 4% malted barley. So it's got that 4 grain. I will say, and we talked about this earlier, I would love to see this one at 6 to 8 years old because you can pick up on some of those grain oils.
Yeah.
That at 4 years, 5 years, not quite gone. But and that may be where some of the peanut flavor comes from. But again, for me, it was more complex.
I'm starting to
And the
pick
rest-
up like more
Yeah,
more things in it now. Good, yeah, still a good pour.
and for the sweet mash bourbon,
This was the
because I didn't.
this was the winner for me.
Yep. Again, small batches of 30 or fewer barrels.
Yep.
73% corn, 19% rye, and 8% malted barley. Bottled at 90 proof, which is a little less than the
A little less, but
but
still good for a bourbon. I
Yeah.
mean, you see a lot of 80 proof bourbons out there.
Definitely better than Old Number 7.
Yes, definitely better than that. I would say that that's a solid day drinker right there. That's a good daily pour for me.
I think that is a good daily pour. Yeah.
That would make a great daily pour.
Where the weeded and the 4 grain are going to be more.
It's more of an occasion thing.
Yeah. But that is.
I wouldn't call them mixers by any means.
No, absolutely not.
No.
But that is actually an everyday pour.
Yeah.
Come home and have a drink.
I dare say it's. Should I say it? I'll say it. I dare say that's better than Buffalo Trace. I said it. I said what I said. I said what I said. Said what I said.
This is our last show here at the Whiskey Glass Bourbon Review. It's been a good run.
Kill us in the comments. I dare you.
And just, we were talking about this earlier as we were preparing for the show. If you're in Indiana, Hard Truth down in Brown County, which, I mean, you can't go wrong in Brown County, right? I mean,
No.
it's awesome.
There's not just bourbon down there. There's a lot of stuff to do down there too.
Yeah. But Hard Truth has, your normal distillery visits and different things, but they do have an ATV
Yes. Yes.
experience where you get to drive an ATV. I think they have, let me look it up here. It's 300 something acres that you can ride this thing around in and get to drink bourbon.
Yep.
Quaff on beer at the end of it. So
Go down there, pay your money, throw the family in a side by side, and
I think it's like $70 a person.
yeah,
It's
tour
not
the
terrible.
acreage. Sounds like
mean,
a great time.
Figure out how much one of those side by sides cost, and $70 ain't that bad.
Nope.
So, yeah, Hard Truth, man, those guys are killing it down there. I know these were just released this year, but we've got some bourbons back here that cost way more than this,
and aren't nearly as good.
Yeah, I mean, I was I was absolutely surprised and floored by when we picked these up and started tasting them. Was the 4 grain, but these other two are excellent. I mean, we'll probably have to get some backup.
All three are
bottles
good.
on those.
I enjoy all three of them. If I was going to pour another one right now, this very second, for me, it would be the bourbon. But yeah,
I may have to agree with you on that. And
it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. The weeded, I would take that weeded and put it right next to an OWA.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, Drew, I said that. I said that out loud, Drew.
Well, we got Pope in here.
Oh, it's Pope. There he is.
I keep trying to look past the camera, but I got a computer right here. I don't know why I keep doing that, but
Pope, don't worry about missing it. We'll have plenty more to come. Promise you on that one.
it's a little fragrant down here right now.
I'm going to tell you right now, it smells like an orchard.
Orchard in fall when all the apples have fallen and they're starting to kind of open up a little bit.
I'd be lying if I said that I don't feel unguided right now, because I could definitely use your guidance.
There's a lot of white liquor over there.
There's a lot of stuff going on. But it smells all right. See, what does this one smell like?
And Pope, you are correct. Hard Truth
Mm.
makes some good
That one's
libations.
better.
these three are excellent.
Yeah,
I know they got
these
like a
three,
coconut rum and all kinds of stuff down there. So
really, I
we're
didn't know
gonna have
that.
to jump on that. We're gonna have to go down there.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll take Pope with us.
Pope, you got to ride in the back. I don't know if I could trust you to ride up front.
I'm not sure if I can trust you to ride up front.
Oh, come on. I'm driving.
So Pope and Rob will be going down the Hard Truth and doing an ATV tour at some point
Hell
in time.
yeah, rock on.
Hey, Pope said nope.
He said nope.
Well, thank you, Pope, for hanging out with us tonight. I don't know anybody else is actually talking to us tonight, but
No, he's the only one. Come on in here.
sure we'll be responding over the next couple of days. I mean, it was a nice day outside in Indiana, so people are still out there.
Things are happening fast over here. And I'll be honest, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. We should have just waited for Pope.
Well, you get to test run out.
Yeah.
Pope said he always drives, so
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, hell yeah, you drive, man. We'll put Mike in the back.
if I have a drink in my hand, I'll set it anywhere you want.
I don't care.
Really. So
Yeah, it's still coming out fire.
there's some water over there. Put it in there. See what you got. See, this is why we make glasses on the side of the bar, and these people make these beautiful bottles right here.
Yeah, this is just us proving that we have no idea what we're doing. Anyway,
Hopefully, some of this will go on my lawnmower, and I can save a few dollars on
we
gas.
can dump all of it in your lawnmower. I'm sure it'll fucking run. Sure it'll frickin' run just fine.
I think YouTube's fine with that. Maybe. I don't know.
He said, "Burn through them heads."
I don't think we have much left.
At this point, I don't know what's what. We're just gonna taste it in a minute.
Yeah, we'll see what it tastes like.
It's still pretty hot.
Still
Yeah.
smells like apples, though.
It smells like an apple in your basement right now, like a Honeycrisp apple.
It's better than normal smells, so I'm good with that.
Yeah, we'll do. It's good to go.
All right, so we're gonna probably try some more Hard Truth bourbon
And
some
do something with it.
clear
I don't
liquid.
know what we're gonna do with
Maybe
this.
distill it again. I don't know what we're gonna do.
We probably could run it twice. Wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, be all right. But again, thank you, Pope, for hanging out with us tonight.
Yes, Pope.
Everybody else, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I think we're off next week. I'll be in
Yeah,
bourbon hunting in Alabama.
Next weekend you'll be down south doing a little bourbon hunting yourself.
Yep. And then maybe the week after that we'll get together and do another live.
Pope, I know you're a corn guy. Let us know what fruit, because I got to make another mash for you to get on up here and help us distill something. So
Please say dragon fruit.
don't say dragon fruit. Don't say dragon fruit.
All right. Until next time, thank you guys for hanging out with us.
Yes.
We're gonna try to do this without killing one another and drink a little bit more bourbon.
Yep. We won't go blind tonight. I promise. See ya.